Hello again YouTube, Jon Woon here from the Royal Astrologers, here to bring you our 8th of October Friday's installment of the free question and answer rounds. Let's get right into it today, shall we? Now, our first question is from a username Jade Zaid, and she asks, John, in regards to your 2011 Feng Shui report for Sagittarius, is it best to display this picture in the bedroom or would anywhere be fine? Also, I found a picture of myself with some cousins when I was very young. Should I display it now to attract good luck so I move ahead in my goals? Could you please clarify that this is something I should be doing now or should be done in 2011? Thank you. Well, Jade Zaid, this is something you actually need to start doing in the new year of 2011 because the God of Fortune is actually not in that zone at the moment, so it's kind of like opening a buffet before the guests are even awake, so to speak. And yes, the picture should be displayed in your bedroom so that the energies will be promoted to stay and reside within the area that you rest. This allows the energies to rejuvenate you day to day for the year of 2011, thus giving you the extra step ahead. Alright? Now our next question comes from username Water Fairy. And Water Fairy asks, I've fallen for a particular guy in my class, but I dare not tell him about my feelings, even though I feel like it's gonna burst out of my chest. What should I do, John? Well, Water Fairy, currently Mars is in contact with your Venus. This is making you feel rather restless about your emotions for him. Wait till the second last week of October to get a clearer picture, which will give you the strength to confess to him about your true emotions for him, because rushing into it right now will actually lead you to fumble, and it's not the best time for you to be confessing about your emotions when you're feeling this anxious and undecided. Alright? Good luck in that, by the way. Alright, next up we've got a question from username Mark, and Mark asks, my wife and I have been trying for kids for the past year but have yet to conceive. Am I doomed to a life without children in my marriage? Well, Mark, after studying your natal chart, you have Saturn residing in the 5th house of Cancer, and it is actually in contact with Moon, and this is all in your natal chart. Now, how we understand all this Saturn being a lot of time, alright, of slow time, of progress, of elder age. This is actually showing signs that you will conceive children in a later part of your life. Also, being in the 5th house, which concerns children, that's the 5th house, and in Cancer, which concerns women. Alright, so in fact, your wife would actually be ready to conceive once this has actually cleared up in the later parts of your life. So you and your wife should actually probably enjoy this period of time together before the little bundle of joy comes along, which is not too long ahead. Okay, keep your nose up. Lastly, we've got a question from username Lo, and Lo asks, I seem to be in a difficult spot at work and I'm feeling terribly high-strung and am easily aggravated even though I am having a very good start to the new working month. When will things get better for me, and is it my work environment that's affecting me? Well, Lo, the Moon has just come into contact with many planets, 3. The Sun, Mercury, and Saturn, all residing within your 10th house. Now let's sit back and analyze these planets again. The Sun represents your routine, so anything to do with your work routine. Okay. Mercury represents meetings, communications, and anything to do with you getting the news to another person or getting the news from another person. And these are with Saturn as well. Now, Saturn is also a lot of slight obstacles, I would say, small hurdles that you have to jump. So it tends to make things, it's like a river dam, for example. So a dam actually helps collect water and lets it seep out carefully. Even though we may want the water now, it's actually doing us some good in the long run. So it's a very good taskmaster per se. Now, these 3 signs have actually shown that in your work life there has been progress. However, with the Moon's involvement in your 10th house, this has thrown things a little haywire for you. And in fact, this is actually showing signs that you're less patient with women as of late. For some reason, they just tick you off, and it isn't even their fault. Neither are they doing anything wrong. There's a tremendous amount of sensitivity when it comes to these, when it comes to any form of communication at the workplace for you during this period of time. However, do look forward to the third week of October when everything will clear up for you, thus relieving you of this amount of heavy stress and, of course, unpleasant work life. For now, it is not your work area that's giving you the problem. It is merely a changing of the cycle, per se. So just hang in tight there and try to tell yourself to be a little more patient with your work colleagues. They do not mean you any harm. And it is just a simple case of misunderstanding, really. Oh well, with all that said and done, pardon me dragging on. With all that said and done, we've come to the end of today's Friday question and answers. Do keep sending your emails to us at astroq@royalastrologers.com, and we'll be glad to answer your questions every Friday. Thank you guys very much, and you have another pleasant week ahead. Cheers!